Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Jason with Jadren Aquatics. Thanks for hanging out with me in the fish room today. So, yeah, we're going to talk about breeding for profit and why is the post office killing my fish. I've had so many problems lately that we'll get into that in a minute. But before we do that, I want to tell you guys a little bit about Aquashella. We just did Aquashella the previous weekend here in Dallas. I don't even know how many people were there. It was absolutely just jam-packed Saturday. You couldn't hardly move. There were so many people in there. I mean, so I originally decided to do Aquashella not really knowing what to expect, because it's not a cheap endeavor. To get one single booth, not a corner, but just a 10 by 10 booth, it's $750. For those of you guys that are members, this is the month when I send out your free gifts to you. So you should have received a post in the community tab. If you go up and you click on my channel and then you go to the community tab, you'll see a post there and you'll see all of the stuff that you can choose from. Every time we do this, we have more new ones added. So this time, these are the two, let's make sure I got it right. These are the two new ones they're adding. This is a Bosemani, this is a red arowana. If you're new and you've never actually become a member of the channel, all you have to do is click up on the join button up there by the subscribe button, and you can actually join. It's just $4.99, and every 2 months I send you out a set of whichever ones you want. There's also stickers, all the channel stickers. There's also all of the small stickers that go on the tanks. You can choose those also. But what I'm going to do, because I was supposed to do this last month but I didn't, if this is the first time that you've ever signed up, not only will you get a set if you want this set, or you can get a different set, I'm going to let you have 2 sets. So I'm going to give you the choice of choosing one set, and then you get to choose another set. Again, that's for the people, for this is the first time that they've ever joined before. Again, I tried to do it last month. So once you get signed up, I will send out a link so that, again, it'll go out as a community tab post. And you guys can go in there and fill out which one you want with your address so that I can get it shipped out to you. So I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what, if I can just get in there and I can just sell enough to break even, just the exposure that I'm getting from being there. And the other cool thing is to be able to meet all you guys. And by the way, there were a lot of you guys that came up and talked to me. I really appreciate every single one of you. I've done a lot of Aquashellas, but having my own booth made a huge difference because people were more willing to communicate. And due to the fact that we had a line for a long time, I was able to talk to people as they came through the line. And I think as I would bring up conversation with them, they were more likely to talk to me than just to come up. Because I noticed sometimes people are a little bit nervous about coming up to talk to me like I'm some sort of celebrity, which by no stretch of the imagination am I a celebrity. I'm just a doofus with a camera that just happens to have a bunch of videos, and that's it, and nothing but that. But again, thank you to all you guys that came by and said hello. It was cool getting to see you in face and to try to, or see you in person, to get to put a face with your actual name that you have on YouTube. But again, it was incredible. We had a line for over 4 hours on Saturday of people that were just trying to get into the booth. There were like 7, 8, 9 people in line at one time, just flowing through, looking at stuff, and then paying. My buddy Sam, that's the one that breeds all my guppies, he asked to help out. And so the way that it kind of turned out was he would kind of be the one that would answer questions, and people would hand their stuff to him. He would total it out, and then I became the person that just sat there and processed credit cards. I was like the checkout person almost the entire time. But it was fun. Obviously, I did way better than I ever imagined, and because of doing so much better, I had to make a decision, and that decision was, and because I asked myself this beforehand, I said, if I do really good, am I going to be willing to go through all the logistics that it takes to get these fish to Orlando or to Chicago and actually sell them there? Because there's a lot that goes into getting fish to the show and being able to sell them. And driving is not an option because both of them are like 17-hour drives, and I'm not doing that. That's way too much. So we got to go through the logistics of being able to put them on an airplane, fly them there the same day, and get them out. So if there's any of you guys that have done that before, that have any helpful hints on the best way to do that and to how to manage all that, please let me know, because I'm trying to figure it out, because I've already put down to have a booth in Orlando, which is supposed to be February something. They haven't actually released a date yet, but it looks like it's going to be at the Gaylord again. So incredible. I know some of you are probably looking at me going, Jason, what is going on? You don't have a hat on. Well, when I'm up here at the office, so you can see this is not the fish room at home, this is the fish room at the office. I don't even call it really a store anymore, because a lot of the tanks I'm breeding out of now, because I'm not doing online anymore. And so I don't typically wear my hat all the time, and just whatever shirt. This is a Chicago Aquashella shirt, so that's why I might look a little different than what you're used to. All right, so I've rambled on enough about that. So let's talk now about breeding for profit, and why is the post office killing my fish. So I don't know if you guys know, but the post office came out and said as of October 1st, they were going to slow like almost all of the first class mail down. So I thought, okay, first class mail, that's fine. That doesn't affect me whatsoever because I'm priority mail. Well, that obviously wasn't the truth, because priority mail slowed down also. The previous week, I had 2 packages that took 7 days to arrive. Needless to say, half the stuff was dead by the time it arrived, and I never have had a package that has taken that long. I've had ones that kind of got lost and then got found again, but this wasn't the case. These just got lost altogether. Another person that ordered, that usually takes 3 days to get to him in New York, said he was tracking it and said something about it was in Puerto Rico or something now. So he wasn't gonna, it's gonna be at least 7 days before he gets his. So I'm hoping his stuff is still alive. So I don't know what's going on with the post office, but things are completely out of control. And it's got to the point, I can't even use them anymore. So I've had to totally change my shipping policy. And I'm pretty much doing what almost everyone out there is doing now. If you look, especially like Dan's Fish, some of the other places, almost all of them now, Wet Spot, only allow you to choose next day air and no other choices other than next day air. So what I've done, I've left priority mail on there, but I've given many, I can't think what the word is, but I've said, if you're going to use first class, if you're going to use priority mail, I cannot guarantee live arrival. Because again, all of you guys that have ordered before know that I guarantee live arrival. If you get your fish and there's anything dead, I'll either refund it, or if I have another one, I'll reship it out to you. But now, with all these problems, I can't do it because I'm losing way too many fish. I don't even want to tell you how many fish I had to refund in the last 2 weeks. It's absolutely sickening. So that's the process we're going to do now. We're going to ship next day air only pretty much, or that's the only way that I'll guarantee it. I've lowered the price of next day air to $45. Understand the cheapest for me to ship next day air is $49. So I'm going to lose money on every single shipment. I just have to hope that since you guys are paying more in shipping, maybe you're going to order more to help offset the cost of the $5 or $5 or more. If it's more than 5 pounds, it's going to cost me even more. But it's just going to be so much better because now I know the fish will be there the next day. I have the ability to get the fish there at UPS by 6:30, whereas the post office was cut off at 5 o'clock. So I have a little bit more time to work with. I can also ship more days. I can ship Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm a little nervous about shipping Thursday because if there was a problem with UPS, it wouldn't be there until Monday. So I can ship Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday now by shipping next day air. I know it's so much more expensive to ship, but come on, you guys want your fish alive. I want you to receive the fish alive. So this has become just about the only thing that I know to do. Any of you guys out there that have any experience with this also, if you got any comments you want to tell me, be sure and tell me below. Or if you want to email me, or if you want to call me and you want to talk about it, I would love to. Because again, I'm still learning this and figuring this out. It's just become an expensive learning experience, and it's sad when it's at the cost of the fish, but whenever I package something up and ship it out, it's completely out of my control. But a lot of customers, when they get it and the fish are dead, they're mad at me because they think that I'm shipping them some fish that's unhealthy. You know, when I'm not, it's not that. It's just the post office is taking too long, or it seems like there's also some other problems with the post office. They're handling packages rougher, and maybe there doesn't seem to be the normal climate control. Now, granted, I'm shipping everything with heat packs now, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm just trying to do the things that I can to get fish to you as safely and as cheap as possible, because what's the point of doing this? You got to make some money while you're doing it. This is a lot of work. I mean, this is a lot of work. All right, there you go, guys. Excited about being in Orlando. Again, only 3 or 4 months away in February. So if you guys are around that area, be sure and put that on your calendar. Again, they don't have the date set yet, but they did say it's supposed to be sometime in February. So I'd love to see you guys there, because again, the plan is to have a booth. I put my name down. So now I got to figure out all the logistics on how to make it work. All right, you guys got any questions or comments? Be sure and leave them down below. If you've never subscribed to my channel before, would love for you to click the subscribe button. But I'm sure at the point of me rambling on for 9 minutes, anybody that's not a subscriber has probably already left the building, you know, or possibly unsubscribed. All right, thanks again, guys, and God bless.